Hello, I'm Steve Hoffman talking to you live from beautiful historic Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And I wanted to talk to you about a bold statement that Wikibon recently made in a report about companies that are trying to get to 100% all-flash data centers. In this report, they talk about moving to a fourth generation of flash technology on the storage side. Before I talk about what that means, I think it'd be helpful to understand what the previous generations were all about. Back in 2008, EMC was the first to market with a little bit of flash inside their flagship storage arrays, the VNX and VMAX. What they did was combine a little bit of flash with other spinning disk, traditional mechanical disk drives, to achieve a boost in performance, and this was very successful. Next came a generation by Nimble and Tintris, where they came up with hybrid arrays. They were built on dual architecture controllers, active-passive design, and increased the number of flash technology, and also had a large amount of traditional large dense disk drives. This helped with a little bit with performance, but there really weren't any significant improvements over the previous generation. Plus, the technology didn't have any advanced data services. Which brought us to the third generation. In the Gen 3 area was the first to market for all-flash arrays. Companies like Pure Storage, Texas Memory Systems, now owned by IBM, Violin, and these companies also built their technology on dual controller active-passive designs, but they did increase the amount of rich data services. However, as companies were trying to scale, or once they started to reach higher utilization in the solution, they were finding that they had to make a compromise or a choice between performance or data services. And so this generation became known as the generation of compromise. You couldn't have both performance and data services. Which brings us to the point of the Wikibon article, where they're saying that Gen 4 is the way to go. So Gen 4 architecture is something that is tightly coupled, whereas you scale out the capacity, your performance and data services scale with it, and you don't have to have that compromise. So EMC is leading the market in this space. Their XtremIO product has really been a phenomenal success. Gartner just reported at the beginning of May, the very first solid-state array Magic Quadrant, EMC was way out in the far leader quadrant with a 31% market share. So what Wikibon is saying seems to be coming to fruition, that if companies really want to get to an all-flash data center, you need the right architecture. Architecture does matter. And so be bold, be a hero in your company, and buy EMC XtremIO. Thank you very much.